Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the Akim doing this work in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother Yakanan from the GMS Houston camp. And I just want to do a quick lesson on 1 Peter 1:1, the strangers scattered. And the strangers scattered is talking about the Israelites that are in exile, the diaspora. And just look at this. Let me read this. 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. And let's look at this word, strangers. This is G3927, power epidemos. This is an alien, a resident foreigner, a pilgrim, a stranger, one who comes from a foreign country into a city or land to reside there by the side of the natives. And let's look at this word, scattered. Diaspora, G1290. Dispersion, Israelite resident in Gentile countries. A scattering, dispersion of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations. So, who Peter was writing this to was to Israelites that were scattered throughout what would be modern day Turkey. And let's go to Deuteronomy to look at the curses to see how this would happen, or that was in the curses. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now let's see, who were the commandments and the statutes given to that all this should happen. Let's go to Deuteronomy 27 and verse 9. This is Deuteronomy 27 verse 9. And Moses and the priests, the Levites, spake unto all Israel, saying, Take heed and hearken, O Israel. This day thou art become the people of Yahweh thy power. Thou shalt therefore obey the voice of Yahweh thy power, and do his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. So it was the Israelites that were given the commandments, that were told to do these, and Yahweh didn't tell this to anybody else, only the Israelites. So let's go to Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and its judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. So no other nation was given the commandments and statutes from Yahweh, only the Israelites. And so it would be only the Israelites that would receive punishment for breaking the commandments. So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, And let's go to Deuteronomy 28:64. Jump down to 64. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And when you read the scriptures, you see this has happened all the way from Judges throughout the whole scriptures, even to this day. And the Israelites are scattered into all nations. And here today in America, the Israelites are the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, and Latinos. I'm sorry, what did I say? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And let's look at this word scatter. H6327, Pawatazah. To scatter, be dispersed, be scattered. And that matches with that G1290 diaspora. So Israel would be scattered all over the earth and be serving other gods. And so let's go to just maybe one more precept. Let's read that 1 Peter over again in some different translations. This is 1 Peter 1:1 in the New International Version. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, to the Most High's elect, exiles scattered throughout the provinces of Pontus, Galatia, Asia, and Bithynia. And here, let's go to the etymon. The exile, to banish, to expel, to drive off. Banishment, a place of exile, a banished person, away, to wander. To drive, who is driven out. A forced removal from one's country. Banishment, place of exile, a banished person. So let's go back to that. The New International Version. 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 1. Peter, an apostle to the Most High's elect, exiles scattered throughout the provinces of Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, and Bithynia. And based off what I just read before, these are Israelites that were scattered. Let me go to the NLT. All right. Oh my gosh. The NLT, 1 Peter 1:1, this letter is from Peter, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach. I am writing to the Most High's chosen people who are living as foreigners in the provinces of Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. And hey, all you got to do is go back to that Deuteronomy 27:9. Let's go back to that. Deuteronomy 27 verse 9, and Moses and the priests spake unto all Israel, saying, Take heed and hearken, O Israel, this day thou art become the people of Yahweh thy power. And so, who are the Lord's chosen people? Israel. And who is this written to? Israel. The whole scriptures is going into Israel. And Lord willing, this is edifying. Shalom.